Hey, my name is Jimmy Fung, and in today's video, we have something a little bit different. In today's video, it will be a client interview with one of my clients. His name is called Tyler. He started working with me around a month ago, and in the last 4 weeks, he went from zero to $6,000 a month. So the reason I'm posting this video is to give you some inspiration. If you're building your lead generation agency, let's say you're starting out, you're at zero, or you have a client and you're feeling a little bit lost, you feel a little bit uncertain, and you don't really know what your next step is. Hopefully this video will give you a little bit more motivation so that you understand that this works, you believe that this works, and you'll be able to get straight to work. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you press that like button, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, awesome, Tyler. So I guess the first question is, could you just tell the people a little bit, like kind of like your background, like a little bit about yourself, that type of thing?
Yeah, so I am an Army vet. After the Army, I was in the Army for about 6 years. I've been in various lead generation roles, mostly as an SDR in finance, security, and now in the recruitment space. So I found out about you in late January, started the process of setting up my emails and had my first emails go out just a month ago on February 15th, actually. Yeah, now it's been really ramping up. I've had about 11 sales calls so far, and I've closed my first three clients. So it's been great.
For sure, man. So basically you started literally, so today's March 15th. So you literally started 1 month ago and you've had 11 calls in total. You signed three clients. How much money have you made in total?
Let's see. So it's just about $6,500 so far.
Damn. So 6,500 in the last month. And this all happened literally in the last month. And how long have we been working together, like you and me together?
Yeah, so just probably a little bit less than that, I think, right after, actually, probably just about the same time, just about a month.
For sure, man. So basically within a month, right? Um, that's awesome, man. So I guess my next question then, Tyler, is I guess before working together, like I guess after you found me on YouTube, before we started working together, what would you say were some of the largest challenges that you were facing while building your own lead gen agency, while building your business? What would you say that might be?
Yeah, I'd just say there's a lot of steps that are unclear when you're going about it yourself. A lot of your YouTube videos have been great, like just clearing stuff up, like setting up your emails, establishing your DNS settings, making all the domains, warming up the emails. All that stuff can be really intimidating at
Yeah,
first. And seeing you do it really got me going before we even talked. So really the YouTube videos that you had there got me started. And then the clarity calls that we're having each week have really just built my confidence that I kind of have some insight into the next step before I've actually been there. So it's been really, really good just to illuminate like the next steps and a lot of the unknowns.
for sure, man. So it sounds like a lot of it is like the steps are there, but you might be, let's say, uncertain what that next step is. What should you do like right now as a next step, that type of thing, right? So that makes sense, man. So obviously for this is more of like a consulting program, you know what I mean? And a lot of people, they maybe tried like other courses or like other programs in the past, and maybe they got scammed, they got burned. um and I guess for you, before starting together, working together, do you have like certain concerns about that, like hesitations, stuff like that?
Um, I'd say just in general, I had some concerns because I
Yeah.
haven't done a program like this before, like any type of consulting. Like I've done courses, but nothing like this, I'd say.
Yeah.
So I definitely say there's just some concerns from that. But honestly, just seeing all your YouTube content, a lot of people will they'll have content surrounding the industry, but it's not specific. It's not the actual down and dirty tasks that you have to do to set up your business. And really just seeing that like you know exactly what you're talking about on these videos really helped me to make the decision easier. So honestly, the videos on YouTube really just gave me some more confidence in your abilities, of course, and then working with you has been great. So yeah, definitely haven't done something like this before, but happy I did.
That's awesome, man. Good that you're happy with that. So I guess my question then is, aside from the clarity calls, aside from the YouTube videos, what would you say is, I guess, what would you say is the most valuable aspect of working with me and doing this consulting program? What would you say is the most valuable thing from that helped you the most, helped you progress, helped you gotten results in the time period that you did? What would you say that is?
Yeah, I'd say outside the clarity calls and the YouTube content, I'd say the Notion, it has everything that you need to do step by step. So it breaks it down really easy, all in one central location. You're not searching YouTube for this specific thing or that specific thing. It's all there in chronological order, so it's easy to follow. That's been super easy. And then on top of that, the Discord chat with all the other team members in there, just throwing off ideas and asking questions there. So it's always been those are the other two things I'd say have been great as well.
For sure. And I think a really large part of like the Discord, well, it used to be the Slack, right? But I think the one of the largest benefits of the Discord is seeing like the wins and seeing other people win, because I think a part of it is if you every single day you see people making money, you see people getting clients winning, and over time you start to believe that it's possible. But obviously, until you make your first dollar, in your mind, you still kind of have that question mark: Is this for me? Will this work for me? And then once you sign your first client, in your mind now you're like, okay, this will 100% work for me. It's it works, right? I'm just making money. So I think that's a really large aspect of the community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're completely right. I mean, a lot of the times when you're getting like negative responses or you're going through your first few sales calls and they're not going your way, it can be frustrating. But like, yeah, like you said, having that support in the community, other people are doing the same things, and they're just continuing to go until they get those wins. So that has been huge.
For sure, man. I guess my second last question, I don't want to bombard you, kind of like an interview question, but what would you say to someone who might be on the fence as to working with me? So, for example, let's say they DM you on Instagram or something like that. How's working with Jimmy Fung, right? What's that experience like? What would you say to that person?
Yeah, I would say to do it. You've been super responsive, answered all your questions. I mean, even outside of our weekly calls, you're very responsive in the Discord, answering everyone's questions. So I'd say that's huge. And then you're going to get exactly what you're expecting. You're going to get step by step how to start this up, and then you're going to get the insights from yourself, which is just going to elevate you and really speed up your process to success. So I'd say to go ahead and do it. As long as you're going to put in the work, gonna experience some rejection, got to keep moving forward. But yeah, I'd say to do it.
For sure, man. And I guess the final question is, what would you say, or if you were to give a piece of advice to someone who might be watching this video, or someone who is starting their own lead gen agency, they're at zero right now, they're a little bit uncertain, that type of thing. What would you say is your advice to those people?
Yeah, I had to go back to one of your sayings, Jimmy, volume negates luck, that you gotta just jump in and get started. There's gonna be a ton of things you don't know and you're gonna learn as you go.
Yeah,
And then you to guide you along and as well as everyone else. So I'd say just to get started and to not start small, you start with a higher volume of emails. You'll see success quicker.
for sure, man. That's awesome. So obviously you went from 0 to 6K in like the last month, last 4 weeks. What would you say is your next, I guess what would you say is a revenue goal for the next month or the month after that? What does that look like for you?
Yeah, I think I want to try and hit my first 10K month this upcoming month. I think really my next focus is getting some results from my clients that I currently have, building out some case studies, some more content around that to hopefully generate some more interest on my end. But yeah, I think 10K revenue and then generating some results for the clients.
For sure. And I think it'll be very easy for you to do that because obviously when you started, you didn't have any case studies. And as you're outreaching to people, as you're taking these sales calls, obviously having case studies is going to just make everything, like make the whole process a million times easier, right? And obviously when you started, you didn't have that. So only get easier from here. But awesome, Tyler. Thanks for this conversation. Happy that you're getting good results, that you're making money with this. Is there anything else that you want to just say to the people before we end it today?
I'd say that it's always hard to get started. That's probably the hardest step is just to make the decision to do it. If you're thinking about it, if this is something that you want to do, it's possible. So I'd say just take action, take that first step, and then you'll see success.
For sure, for sure. Very wise advice, Tyler. But thanks for your time today. Have a good day, man.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it, man.
So that's about it. That's what I wanted to share with you in today's video. It's again more of a client interview. Hope you found it valuable. Hope you found Tyler's story inspirational and you could use it as a source of motivation as you are building your own business, you're building your own lead generation agency. If you want more help and you want to get to $10,000 a month in the next 90 days by building your own lead generation agency, I included a link to below to my Calendly where we can set up a time to chat. On that conversation, we'll see if I can help you and how I can help you. But that's all I wanted to say in today's video. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Bye-bye.